Hello, Cancer Signs. Welcome to a weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of, well, for 2 weeks actually, from the 19th to the 1st of January. I wanted to cover the next 2 weeks just because I'm moving around a lot and you never know, it is Mercury retrograde, so I just want to make sure that everyone gets at least one reading for the end of the year, okay? But if I do have time and I am prepared, then you might expect some bonus readings from me, so feel free to subscribe if you haven't already to make sure you don't miss out on that. But anyways, Cancer, let me just jump straight into your reading and see what's going on for you guys, okay? Alright, Spirit, please, for Cancer. For Cancer signs, you guys could be getting some deja vu. Just really weird confirmation. For Cancer signs. One more, please. Alright, this is very Christmassy actually, which is really interesting. We have community, co-create, exchanging gifts, which this card, well, now that it's holiday season, I kind of can't look at it properly because it just feels very self-explanatory. There is going to be a lot of community around you. You are going to be meeting and seeing a lot of people here, and they're asking you actually to kind of get out your shell a little bit with this here, because it almost feels like you are going to be receiving some advice, some good communication here from people who can help you. All right, you're also going to be getting some really lovely gifts here too. So Cancer, you're going to be surrounded by a lot of people at this time, and they're asking you to bathe in it, all right? These people aren't here for long. Some of you could be having people over, people at your house, or you could be staying at people's homes as well. I feel like you have an influence in people's lives just as much as they have in yours. And this week and the next few weeks, you might actually kind of get inspired with this. You might be feeling like, what can I do more? This is really good. Whatever is happening, you're going to feel very grateful, which is really nice to see, especially this time of year. But in a sense of with this co-create bang in the middle of this, you're actually kind of getting a bit clearer on what you want for the next year or the next few years to come. This co-create is about your future. It's about you and spirit and your higher self sitting down together and going, okay, what do I actually want? And this is a really good time to think about it, of course. If you've missed any New Year resolutions and don't believe in them, then maybe this is a good time to maybe flirt with the idea. Maybe people are going to be giving you some advice, like when it comes down to the next year. I don't know why 2023 looks really good for you guys. I think you're going to be making some very big, bold decisions. Two of Cups, this could be in terms of love as I'm saying this, okay? This could be in terms of partnerships, okay? This doesn't just have to be to do with the romantic. But it definitely could. This is more about like making your life your own. Yeah, that feels very impactful, what I just said here. Maybe you feel like you've lived your life for others for so long, or you just never really did what you wanted to do. Or you didn't even know what you wanted to do. But within this week, something about people is inspiring you to take some action. I don't know what, maybe you're just looking at people and going, okay, I don't want that. That's also something. So now that you know what you don't want, you're starting to know what you do want, and that's really important, okay? All right. Well, anyways, you're turning something into your own, most likely your life. This is really good for any projects, okay, as well, that you're wanting to plan. You're getting more understanding on what you want this to look like, by the way. So any of you who have projects or business ideas, this is a very big time of where you could be speaking to some people about it, and they're giving you some feedback, and you didn't realize, but this is actually going to give you some clarity that you may have needed from people who you didn't even know you needed it from, or people who you don't even know. So be open, okay? The current energy is the 10 of Wands and the Queen of Wands, which is interesting for this to come out like this, because I am getting a sense here, and Cancer, you're showing up on the bottom of the deck here with the Chariot card, is it kind of feels like you're learning how to balance yourself. You may have had a lot on your plate, but you're kind of, I think you're kind of stepping up a level here. I'm also seeing that you someone could be doing a lot for you at this time. Could be getting a helper even as well. Like this could be in your career. Some of you are going to be going from this energy of being a people pleaser or doing everything for everyone else, carrying way too much, doing way too much, maybe not getting the recognition for it, or definitely not getting the recognition for it, to suddenly being in this Queen of Wands energy of sitting on the throne and telling other people what to do. So some of you are stepping into your own company. Some of you are owning your own company. You're not avoiding things anymore. For a lot of you, like, instead of like, oh, I just can't handle this, or I can't do all of this, you're going to delegate, or again, you're going to really understand your power, that you don't need to hold on to things. You can do things very easily now. You're glowing up. Cancer, this is really interesting. Current energy, please, for Cancer. I'm seeing 3s could be important for you. No idea why, it was just coming out. If you see 3s more, well, 3s are about, I always see it, it's kind of very similar to the co-create card, actually, because I always see it as you, spirit, and what you're creating together. So if you're seeing 3s repeatedly, then it's just a confirmation that you and spirit are working together to create something that you're trying to manifest. 7 of Pentacles, you guys could really be thinking about where you want to go moving forward. You guys may have put some time and energy into something, or into a certain idea, and you may be contemplating this. Now, you could be saving up some money as well for another idea. This is you are working towards something. Don't give up just yet, okay? You're going to reach a certain position where you'll be able to actually call better decisions here as well, okay? And I keep getting that here. Alright, what are the blockages this week for Cancer? The 5 of Pentacles, so feeling at a lack. Alright, feeling at a loss here. This is a little bit of kind of there's a few things around you or inside you. This could be like negative thinking or negative circumstances going on around you here, Cancer, that is weighing you down. Your blockage is to try and find a way outside of this. But look, 5 of Pentacles, if you look at this, the church is right behind them. There is support. There is help there. They just need to accept it here. So Cancer, what it is about speaking about the struggle that you're going through, because someone seems to come in and know exactly how to fix it. Maybe someone who's been through it before. Which is true, because if you look at the community card, it is about getting advice from somebody here who has been in your shoes before. It's interesting. Very, very interesting. The color orange is going to be very important, like orange animals or orange things. If you're seeing a lot of this, or again, just feeling drawn towards it, it's for a reason. Orange is basically, I'm pretty sure it's your sacral chakra. Alright, which is about your creativity, your desires here. Blockages for Cancer this week. Oh, that really span off the table, my goodness. So the Page of Pentacles is a card of putting that foot forward. So for it to come up in a blockage position, just doing that first thing, taking that first step can be one of the hardest things to do, but at least you now put it out there. And again, this could be speaking up about something you're experiencing, and or if someone is offering you some help, it could just be actually doing that, taking that first step to bettering something here. That can be very, very difficult. Very difficult. But in this case, as you can see, when you accept some help, or you take yourself out of this unsupported, kind of difficult lack situation, and accepts whatever this page is, the biggest thing that stops people from taking an opportunity can be the fact that it doesn't seem like much. So it could be getting some sort of financial help here, and it's like, yeah, but if I do that, it might not be as much here, or I might not get enough. But they're saying that you can I'm channeling in something here, saying that you are able to do what you will with something here. So if you get something here and you save it towards something that is going to be beneficial to you, incredible. For some of you, it's about accepting an offer here that puts your foot in a certain industry that you may not have been in before. Talking to certain people here, this could be a really big thing for you if you haven't done it before, but this is where we learn. It could also be the fact that, oh yeah, but if I do this, it might not really help me much. Well, it's the first step at least. It's helping you more than sitting and contemplating and thinking you don't know what to do, when in reality, what you have to do is just take the first step. To be open to people. This could even be in relationships as well. Like if you just listen, it may not solve the problem straight away. You're not just going to jump straight into the throne, but you are definitely closer than what you were before to getting there. So it's about counting your steps. It's interesting. Alright, some advice please for Cancer? Accepting support as well. Yeah, so we have the Patience card coming through here. So yeah, it's kind of just addressing the fact that sometimes, balancing yourself, taking your time with something is actually what leads you towards something a lot more stable for yourself here. It's about being positive here, Sagittarius energy. It's about learning something new, taking some time to learn something new. For some of you, if it is like a new industry or something completely new that you're going into, even if it's a relationship, it's best to not rush things. It's best to go slow and steady so that you know then that you're doing it properly. Because that usually it's a crown in the background that's not going anywhere. That's yours to claim. So take your time. Like, it's almost like you are going to be successful in this lifetime, and sometimes we can be so rushed, you know, like if I'm not doing it now, then I'm never going to get it. But that's the lie that we tell ourselves just to fill in a hole that we feel, which is really about not believing in yourself enough. There is some very good things in balance, very good things in patience here. And as you can see, she's slowly putting her foot in the water. One foot in, one foot out. That's putting your first foot first. That can't make any sense, but look at this. And then after that, we have the Emperor energy coming through. So stepping into that big role. So instead of it being a king and a queen, you end up becoming an emperor anyway. So great. You're going to advance a lot bigger than you anticipated. But it doesn't seem like it now, because your first step is to put the first foot forward, really. Your first step is the first step. But you're calling the right shots, making the right decisions. You're learning along the way. As you can see, the Emperor is wise. The beard represents that wisdom, that experience. So along the way, you're going to gain a lot of experience here. All right. Anything else for Cancer, please? Here you go. Maintaining and managing our emotions. Some of us might need to be a bit more open to love and relationships here, okay? I kind of feel like a really good partnership coming through. This could be you and an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or whatever. I don't know who you are in this. Doesn't really matter anyways to me, because I'm just going to say the message. Three of Pentacles is like building something. This could be just a partnership in general, okay? I feel like you and this person kind of fill in each other's weaknesses. Like, your strength is their weakness and vice versa, because we're building a plan here. But I feel like you could be getting advice from two particular people here who are going to help you, or you're one of these two people who are building something together. But I still see three people involved here. So yeah, you are going to be receiving some help, regardless of where you stand in this. This is part of the plan, so that you're going to be getting some advice that's going to really help the foundations of something here. But yes, Queen of Swords is very good with intelligence, very good with direct, being very blunt about certain things, being very straightforward in certain areas. But the King of Cups is also good with compassion and emotional side of things. And, this is going to be very good in terms of business, by the way. I just feel like you and somebody else really are good at filling in certain things, One's good at one thing, one's good at another. And this builds a very good dynamic. I like it. Okay. Let us see a different deck as well. Let's see what other messages we can get for you guys. We have crystals coming through. This says the energy of crystals support you and helps you with your present situation. So you guys could be receiving a crystal at this time. We have mediumship here, which says you have the natural ability to connect with departed loved ones. You guys could be seeing a medium at this time as well. You could be starting a career in this. We have Archangel Michael, which says you're working very closely with this powerful archangel who's protecting and guiding you through this situation. So you have protection with a lot of things in the spirit world, in the crystal world, and also by your archangel here. So that's really lovely to see. Alright, let's pull you some tea leaf tarot for Cancer. Obstacles to overcome, an exciting event. We have pay attention to your finances. So some of you will be making an investment very soon. There is some obstacles to overcome when it comes down to this, but this is just saying this is more exciting than anything else. There's something big that you guys are going to be doing here. I wish I could really... There we go. There, if you can see. Anything else for Cancer? We have Club here, which says someone will try to make you do something against your will, and great passion here. Be aware, okay, not everybody's advice will be the greatest, so only take what resonates with you. We have great passion though, so someone is wanting you to maybe go against something that you're passionate about. Don't listen to people who have criticism like that here. But someone's only pushing you because they're passionate as well. But again, yeah, beware of greed here coming through. So all I'm seeing here is that pay attention to your finances, okay, when it comes down to greed. Maybe we might need to invest more. All right, don't go for something super like, just don't go for something just because it's cheap, etc. I mean, do what you like really, but I'm just getting a message for some of you. So take it as it resonates, because it's kind of like you might be wanting to save more things for yourself, but you could be benefit from going for something a little bit higher here, only because of that greed. Also, be aware. I'm kind of feeling like this is going to be very contradictory, but it's kind of about being in that in between, okay? Don't go for anything too high, because yeah, there is probably people here who are very greedy of your finances or of you, what you have to offer. But also don't hold back too much either. And I just got an email when I said that, so there you go. There's some confirmation there. Okay. But don't go against something that you're passionate about, or someone that you're passionate about, because of someone else's opinion or someone else's way of doing things. I think we have to learn and understand to take what resonates in people's advice and then to leave the rest, okay? Super important for you to understand that lesson. But anyways, you are the Chariot, so of course it is about balance before you can move forward to chase your dreams. So I guess that is your lesson for this end of the year. So Cancer, I love you guys. I wish you all the best. Thank you so much for being here with me. I'm sending you all love. I hope you have an incredible holiday season to each and every single one of you. I always mess up my words, my goodness. Yeah, I love you guys. I wish you all the best. Thank you for being here with me, and I will see you guys next time, hopefully.